Hare Krishna, welcome to my channel Moonlight here. Whenever we talk about teachers or gurus or a coach, we get to know that we are talking about Jupiter. But remember, the more strict the teacher, the more successful the students will be. And the strict teacher is Shani Dev Saturn. And a special event is going to take place that Saturn is going to retrograde for 4 months and 20 days. It's usually a normal thing, but this time Saturn is sitting in its office, that is the sign of Aquarius, which is its Mool Trikona sign. And this is happening approx after 30 years. That's why it's a special event. And we are going to talk about how this will affect our lives. From 17th June to 4th November, Saturn is retrograding. Before coming to the results, let's talk about Saturn in brief. Om Sam Sanicharaya Namaha. Saturn is the son of Sun and Chaya. The real wife of Lord Suryadeva is Sanjana. She was unable to handle the glory and the brilliance of the sun. She decides if she has to live with him happily, she must become better or equal to him. So without informing the sun, she goes to tapasya on Lord Shiva. For her shadow, Chaya, she created a Mayavi Roop, which is a duplicate of herself named as Chaya, and sends her to carry out her responsibilities as wife of Lord Suryadev in her absence. After that, the sun and Chaya gave birth to a child named Shani, Saturn. So this is the story, but somewhere Balram and Revati were also called as the parents of Shani, Saturn. Also, many people believe Saturn is one of the avatar of Lord Krishna, because when Lord Krishna talks about planets, he says, "In planets I am Saturn." That's why Krishna Bhakti is important for Shani also. The same way, people call goddess Kali as the sister of Shani, because they both are Kala, which means past, present, and future, all are in them. If we talk about retrograde, we can relate the story of Lord Ganesha's head. How Lord Shiva decapitated Ganesha's head in anger, and also after that he became Lord Ganesha actually. Also, the goddess Sati story is related because of Saturn retrograde. But every time Saturn retrograde, it shows a big tragedy. Symbolism is difficulty. Results always shows betterment and it gives respect. But don't feel scared of all that stories, because we should always learn from our Vedic scriptures. When the head of Ganesha decapitated, then only he became Lord Ganesha and got all his powers. And goddess Sati took rebirth, and finally she was allowed to live happily with Lord Shiva as Parvati. Saturn is actually to make us learn more and achieve good things. But as we all know, he is the righteous and punishes those who follow the path of evil and betrayal. And these powers Saturn got from Lord Shiva. Shiva gave the power to Saturn to act as a judge to people without any discrimination. On the basis of karma, Saturn works. Saturn is not a bad planet, and it will not act bad if you're working hard. In the same way, there is a story of retrograde Saturn. To save humanity from calamity and destruction, Shiva chose to consume the entire poison and thus drank it. His wife goddess Parvati was alarmed and she gripped her husband's neck with both hands in order to stop the poison from reaching his stomach. But some of the poison fell down, which came in scorpion and many other insects, and many lords helped Lord Shiva and drank a small amount of poison. The same way Saturn did, but it reacted to Saturn. The way it reacted in his body, he started walking in reverse, and that's how he retrogrades. So all these were references. Now let's talk about what Saturn do. First, wherever Saturn sits, check you are not making any mistakes related to that house. Keep checking your path and you are choosing the right path or not. Whether it's third aspects, wherever it goes, so you need to do hard work related to that house. And where its seventh aspect is coming, there you have to make balances between ups and downs. Don't betray anyone. And where 10th aspects are going, there you have to sacrifice related to that house, that particular house. With that retrograde, results will turn out to be good if you work on this. Okay, we are going to talk on the basis of your moon sign as well as ascendant sign. Now let's see what special retrograde Saturn is bringing for you. Now let's come to the sign of Scorpio. Here Saturn is at your fourth house. When a seed transforms, then only he becomes a plant. First, you need to transform yourself. Saturn retrograde will be okay for you, as Saturn is not friends with Mars. So, it's the lord of your third and fourth house. Improve your relationship with family and friends. It may be possible that you think too much, which is not even necessary. Take care of your purity. If you meet a few wrong people, that doesn't mean the whole world is wrong. Don't change your thoughts. You need to hear good news and good things also. Be pure. Fourth house is also the house of purity. If you are good from the heart, then you'll see great results. Try not to allow people to hurt you. Don't feel too much pain because of others. Be pure. Take care of the health of your mother also. Your expectations can be hurt. Saturn is aspecting your sixth house where hard work is important. So, in your daily life, hard work is important. Efforts will be there for work and money, and you'll do it. This house is also the house of disputes. Trying not to fight too much is important. Don't get involved in others' fight also. Take care of your health. Try not to fight with your servants also, because sixth house denotes servants. Take care of your pets. Pets can feel sick. Old servants can come back. If you're looking for a job, then you will get a job. Jobs can be through old people, old friends, or old news also. Now you can get a new job too, okay? Old things can come back into your life. 10th house is important, and in 10th house it shows balance between your work and family. But keep a check on your family also, okay? Or a new opportunity can come for you. Don't forget your family. If you do so, because Saturn is connected to elderly people, so it can harm you. Make a balance. If you're feeling okay with your mind, then it's good. If you're thinking right, then only you can focus on your work. A big change at work or in the career is there. A new job, as I said. Your reputation will improve and lots of gains will be there. But again, results would differ as per where Saturn is placed in your birth chart. Now, 10th aspect is at your own house. So, you need to sacrifice your bad habits to gain. Take care of your head. If some issues are there in your head, then take care of it. Do a checkup. Take care of your ears, hair, and head also. Take care of your health also, okay? That's all, guys. If you need any personal readings, you guys can message me directly on Instagram. Hare Krishna.